Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. My name is Joseph. Today we're doing another Bloodspot reaction. This time it's going to be to the song The Cannibal. And actually, I've been really interested in listening to their whole discography since I discovered Volcanoes. I kind of actually got really into the band, so much so I was able to reach out to them and schedule an interview for this Saturday, which would be really fun and really exciting for me, because I get to talk to musicians who do this kind of thing. And not to mention a musician I actually respect, because I went through the whole discography for the exception of the new album, because I wanted to have an honest reaction to the song Cannibal, which after this reaction I'm actually going to listen to that whole album as well. So that be, not only will I be prepared for the interview, but at the same time I will know about them and I'll be able to speak firsthand of what I've heard from them, which I've really liked, especially the first album and By the Horns. But without any further ado, let's get into it. Let's see what the reaction is to the song. And the music video too. I did notice they changed the styles up from one album to the other quite significantly. Well, I gotta first say that his beard game is on point. He has a serious beard there, and a very different vocal style from everything I've heard so far in the first three albums. Let's see if this is gonna be just a slow song and it's just kind of developing to something else.
What it would take, and what I could have, what's the context? Self-seeking traitor, you can only believe in yourself. What I want brings you without choice. My love is strong, my strength. Sometimes give, sometimes gain. Way too confused. I lost the secret. Tell me you don't lie. Tell me you don't lie.
They have this interesting mix that I've found to be present in every single album that they have, is that they mix this death metal with thrash metal in this kind of a weird blend. It reminds me of a lot of I don't know if I mentioned it the first time. The elements that I thought about was even something like Bolt Thrower. I thought about Obituary, Demolition Hammer, the old school kind of death metal scene. There's a lot of in there kind of black and thrash. There's a lot of elements that kind of fused a couple of genres together, and they just, I don't know, for me right off the bat, I know this is something I like when there's no pretending, right? There's no convincing myself, there's no logically analyzing. It's just emotionally like, this is the shit, I love this, this is what I want to listen to. That's when automatically I know that's a band I have to get into and I have to listen to. I did like their first and third album so far the most. Second album I like the least so far. Maybe when I come back to it, it'll come out to be something different. And then I'm going to be interested to see how they change it up on this album, because this sounds different. It's more in tune with By the Horns album, but it's something different from what they've done before. So it's a really interesting kind of... I think this song is going to stay slow, but let's get right into it. I've really got to give it to them. They have good music videos. I even remember the first time I did the reaction to Volcanoes, I was like, are these guys American? And I corrected myself and I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're German. And the funny thing is, they are German. I was kind of impressed with myself afterwards. But it's kind of, I don't know, you can hear it in their style and the things they've been inspired by. I can even hear a little Sodom in there. And I think Germany in general is one of those countries for sure that is known for their death metal, for their thrash metal, even melodic death metal. I believe Arch Enemy is originally from Germany, but correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, so far I'm liking it. I have a feeling it's not over yet. Yeah, not what I expected at all, to be honest. Because even Volcanoes, the slower song, that I did before, which actually happens to be 2 songs that I did with a little slower, it had this really heavy sound, whereas this song I kind of feel like it's going for a feeling. And especially I would think probably I need to read the lyrics a little bit more, because I think here they play a big role into what kind of mood they're creating with the music video, with the music, with his voice. But it intrigues me to know more. It intrigues me now to listen to the new album and see what I think about it. I do like their faster stuff. On the first album, I'm trying to remember the name of the album. It was the green cover. It had a lot of like really fast songs and very thrashy. Just overall, I think the style kind of matches what my tastes are 100%. And I've been looking for something like this. Recently, I've been really addicted to Jungle Rot. After I found out that Bolt Thrower kind of separated and fell apart, it hit me really hard there because I love Bolt Thrower. And then I discovered Jungle Rot, which to me is like the continuation of Bolt Thrower in many ways in the songwriting and sound, or as they call themselves, the meat and potatoes of death metal. And it was really nice to discover this band actually through one of your recommendations that kind of really was right up my alley. I think this is only so far the first band where I was intrigued enough that I need to download it and check it out. The other one was Aetherian, but there I just wanted to react to another song before I kind of download the whole album and go through it as well and see what I think about that album as well, because that really was up my alley as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did, let me know down below in the comments. Look forward to the interview with Bloodspot. I believe I'm going to be talking to Howie's name? I'm sorry if I messed up your name. I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to be chatting with him on Saturday about the band and kind of their influences and how they got started and the whole shebang. If you guys have questions you want to ask them, let me know down below in the comments. I'll try to do my best to answer, but that's without, taking too much time from his hands. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one. Enjoy your Friday.